got the bowl in my hand, I'm feeling like, baby, I blast off. Let me ignore all of these facets of my past off. Yeah, sometimes I get angry in the middle of the beat, I get pissed off. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about it though, I'm ready now for lift off. I'm playing up the hanger, insane making the banger. All I do, let me fuel that energy and light all of that anger. Can't be kept in no container. I gotta open it up. And you just know that I go in this shit sober, or maybe I'm drunk. Like, when you gonna let me down? When you gonna shut it off? When you gonna tell me that we be better off if we never cross paths, if we never cross paths. When you gonna let me down? When you gonna shut it off? When you gonna tell me that we be better off if we never cross paths, if we never cross paths. When you wanna let me down? When you wanna shut it off? When you wanna tell me that we be better off if we never cross paths, if we never cross paths. When you gonna shut it off? When you gonna tell me that where we left off? Last time it was bad. I don't think that we getting back to the place where we just had little bit of energy between the two of us, like they collab. These days everything's a drag. These days everything gets sad. These days you don't really take my hand when it's late and I'm walking back to my path. And I guess that I'm back in my bag. And I guess I'ma focus on me. And I guess that you're focused on you. So the two of us not working. So the two of us not working. When it's late night, when it's stage right, all I see in the headlight, they on me. Yeah, are you gonna be around? Are you gonna be around late? Will you follow me? Will you follow you? Are you in pursuit of something different from me? Needed something new, needed something new. In the rose that grow, all the thorns in the bush and it can't be enough. Yeah, you my muse every stroke of that paintbrush. Yeah, and I can't keep quiet, can't keep that hush. Do I leave when you wanna let me down? When you wanna shut it off? When you wanna tell me that we be better off if we never cross paths, if we never cross. When you gonna let me down? 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 When you gonna let me never cross? When you gonna let me never cross? When you gonna let? When you gonna let? When you gonna let me down? When you gonna let me down? Body, I'm on the ground. Yeah, I wanna be left here in the end. Don't wanna be found. Let me fantasize. It ain't that bad, it ain't my play. Hand on your thighs, it made me sad, it made me sad. Yeah, memories different and I'm just switching in and it should ever win. Yeah, how you been killing it? Talk to the void and nobody is listening. Yeah, not even myself when I spit these words. Not at attention and I go click on autopilot. Baby, I'm here to get tiring. Oh no, it get tiring. Talk to the void, but y'all don't listen. Yeah. It get hard, but you don't get it. Yeah. Dreaming of folks at attention. Well, when I say the word, is that absurd? Yeah. When you wanna let me down? When you wanna shut it off? When you wanna tell me that we be better off? Yeah. If we never cross paths, if we never cross paths. When you wanna let me down? When you wanna shut it off? When you wanna tell me that we be better off if we never cross paths, if we never